Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu both agreed that such an agreement would not have passed if not for the involvement of Jared Kushner. Kushner, who holds no official position in Trump's first term, it was Jared Kushner who came out of nowhere and started to broker Middle East peace deals. It was Kushner who developed the Abraham Accords deal. It was Kushner who helped to set up the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem exactly 70 years on its anniversary. It was Kushner who just recently, even though he holds no official White House position, instituted a major Israel deal between nations this term. And it was Kushner who advised this administration on what could happen if Gaza was vacated and then rebuilt. And now we see he is making plans to turn Gaza into an AI-driven smart city with his Project Sunrise plan.
Now that the war is over, if you want to integrate Israel with the broader Middle East, you have to help the Palestinian people thrive and do better. We're just getting started.
Things just work out when he is involved, which is why he is now back into the picture.
Can I reveal, Jared, how long we've known you? Well, he was never small. He was always big. He was always tall. But
Jared Kushner? Well, let's just say he is someone to keep your eyes on. It was also Kushner who made history with one of the largest real estate purchases when he acquired the 666 building as his company's office. And of course, what a coincidence there, 666, right? Of course, that would just have to be one of the largest purchases in the United States, the 666 building by Jared Kushner. And then you have people making the point that his name translates into 666 with Hebrew gematria. And then, some say, well, even his height is 6'3", 6'3". So you have all of these coincidences with the number 666. You have all of these negotiations with Israel. So you already know people are going to say that this is sounding like something out of a Left Behind end times movie. Some even jokingly say that he reminds them of the kid from The Omen, all grown up. And so, the internet is going crazy, and that's why there is video after video being made about him. In fact, if you even go to his personal Instagram page, well, look at these comments. And these comments, they don't hold back. They are just calling him this. And, most people would turn off the comments at this point, but it's almost like Kushner is just bold with it. He doesn't care. The amount that he purchased the 666 building for was $1.8 billion, 600 million times 3. Kushner, many have mentioned that his name in the Hebrew refers to descend or descent. Many have also noted that scholars sometimes connect that to the fallen angels when they descend to the earth, which is interesting. Also, few have noted that the name Jared appears in the Bible in 3 separate books. And in each book, he's referred to as being the 6th generation. And so that's interesting that, many have pointed that out. People are saying, well, they're connecting him with this whole 6th thing again, right? In Genesis 5, he's shown to be the 6th. And then the Chronicles, the 6th, and Luke, the 6th from Adam. So they're saying that's some type of an interesting pattern. The generation of Jared is when the Watchers or the fallen angels came to the earth, right? And that seems to be the truth. We see that right after Jared's generation, that's when there's this story of the angelic beings coming down and interfering with humanity and creating the Nephilim giants, right? And that was during the Jared generation. Even the book of Enoch, right? Even it says that It was in the days of Jared that these watchers, these fallen angels, descended to the earth.
Strength of the United States and Israel's friendship taking a new step forward as Prime Minister Netanyahu awarded Trump his country's highest honor, the Israel Prize.
We're just getting started.